Hello, you wonderful people. Sorry for that sound. So, I'm pretty excited because I finally got to edit this video. I have made the swatches months ago and unpacked this wonderful set of QOR watercolors. I have never ever used QOR watercolors before, so it was a first time impression and experience of these paints. They came in this metal or tin box, which feels really nicely. Mine was scratched on the inside, which is a little bit weird, but well, it has some wells to mix the colors and 6 tubes of paint. Here you can see me unscrew the tubes and fill the pans, which I have labeled before. The colors in the set are Naples Yellow, Transparent Brown Oxide, Venetian Red, Sap Green, Indigo and Raw Umber Natural. For me, this set felt like the perfect set for autumn or fall, whatever you call that season, because the colors are muted but they fit very well together. QOR writes on this little label that I have taken off the tin box or the tin before I unpacked all of this. It says, QOR Modern Watercolor. QOR's exclusive binder gives color greater intensity and clarity. Well, watercolors are known to be transparent, but you also may know that some watercolors are opaque. It's not the binder that makes them opaque, but the pigments that are used. So the pigment, for example, in the raw umber or the Venetian red, which is PR 101, they are opaque by themselves, and no matter which binder is used in combination with this pigment, they stay opaque. You can't make an opaque pigment transparent by choosing different binders. But indeed, compared to other paints like gouache or acrylics, which have opaque binders, watercolors are more transparent. So this is something that was a little bit strange to read for me, because I know that and I'm aware that I can't expect every watercolor to be transparent no matter what, because pigments may not be transparent. And to read that this special binder gives more clarity, well, maybe, but it also depends on the pigments used. The binder itself isn't oxgall, or the QOR paints don't use oxgall in their paints, which is pretty nice, and they feel really nice when painting with them. They flow very nice in water. Sorry about the rant about the pigments and transparency, but it's just something that threw me off when I read that. So they're really nice to use. There's also a warning on the packaging that says USA only, because why wouldn't other countries be warned when using these paints? This product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer. So I hope when I get some of the paints on my skin, that it doesn't damage myself too much, because that can happen with watercolors by accident. It's not that I'm painting with fingers, but also how careful do I have to be with this paint. I know other paints can have dangerous chemicals as well, but I appreciate that QOR mentions it at least on their packaging. Well, when playing around with these paints, I didn't just fill it in the palette or the pans. I also made a mixing chart using this set only. Here you can see me mix all of the colors to see what hues and colors I can get by mixing these colors together. Of course, this is not the complete range of colors you can get when using this set, because you always can add a third color to a mix just to get the hue that you want. I have uploaded this chart on Ko-fi, where you can see all the mixing charts that I make. I started uploading them. There's not too many right now, but it's growing slowly. Then, how do you try paints best when not painting with them? And that's what I did. I have collected this little leaf. It's not a leaf, I know. In the forest, when I was on a walk with Dante, we have wonderful weather right now. Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's sunny, but the trees are changing their colors and there are leaves everywhere. And I just love the colors in this one because they range from a yellowy to a reddish brown, and they look just so nice, so I really wanted to paint this. And there you can see me painting from a real leaflet. Of course, this is sped up by 8 times. It's 8 times speed. And I've used all the colors in this QOR set, with the exception for this of the sap green. I haven't used the sap green in this set, in this painting, but it's a lovely color. Actually, sap green is one of my most favorite greens because it's nice and muted and just feels so ready to be used, almost. But, well, not in this painting. All the other colors are so pretty and muted and rusty that I just wanted to use them for autumn, and that's why I feel like they are perfect for this autumn setting, and that's why I see myself using this set more often in the season, which is weird because I have the same colors from other brands in my other palettes too. It's just the combination that somehow really speaks to me and is really appealing. The paints behaved very well. They did what I expected them to do, which is always nice to have. They dried a little bit lighter than they were in their wet form, but it's usual in watercolors. And it wasn't very difficult to create muted colors with them as well. Here you can see some close-ups of the painting. I actually like this one a lot. You don't have to, but I was pretty happy with the outcome of this painting. If you want to see more or want to shout out, in the description box are more informations on everything. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you soon. Bye!